I moved into this neighborhood for peace and quiet. The views were perfect. The lake was serene, and the homes tasteful. It was everything I had ever wanted until I met them. The HOA. They were the kind of people who inspected your mailbox with a ruler and fined you if your lawn dared grow an inch too tall. I kept to myself mostly. But the lake behind my property, that was my escape. A quiet cast of the line after work. No motors. No loud parties. Just me, a rod, and the water. Then came the letter. Violation. Unauthorized fishing activity. Fine. $150. I thought it was a joke. I live here. The lake is part of the neighborhood. I pay dues. I even bought a fishing license. For crying out loud. But no, they had a rule. Fishing permitted only during HOA-sanctioned events, which apparently happens once every never. I tried to appeal, politely at first. I wasn't harming anyone, I explained. They smiled in that tight-lipped HOA way. Rules are rules, Mr. Carson. So I paid the fine, but I also got curious. Who owns the lake? The HOA president, a guy named Greg, with a visor surgically attached to his head, smugly told me. The HOA manages the lake for the enjoyment of all residents. Manages, not owns. So I did some digging, and there it was. In some obscure corner of the county records, I found the truth. The lake was on privately owned land, held in a trust by a developer who'd long since gone bankrupt. The bank had taken over the trust, but the bank had no real interest in the lake, just some overgrown pond in their eyes. I made a few calls, hired a lawyer. 3 veckslater. I owned the lake, the entire thing, shoreline, water rights, everything. The bank was thrilled to offload it for practically pennies. They even thanked me. And that's when the fun began. I sent the HOA a letter, to whom it may concern, effective immediately. All access to Carson Lake is revoked. No fishing, no kayaking, no swimming, no scenic walks. This is now private property. Violators will be prosecuted for trespassing. Warmest regards, owner, Carson Lake. Greg showed up at my door the next day, red in the face. HOA handbook clutched like a Bible. You can't do this, he barked. I already did, I said, sipping a cold beer. But hey, rules are rules. They tried to fight it, tried to organize a vote to reclaim the lake, hired a lawyer. But their argument was thin management rights aren't ownership, and I had the deed in hand. Meanwhile, I built a dock just for me, stocked the lake with base, posted private property signs every 10 feet, installed cameras, bought a kayak with cup holders. A few neighbors came by, not angry, just curious. I get it, one said, looking at the lake wistfully. But man, you really banned everyone. I shrugged. I just followed the rules. Funny thing is, a few of them started attending HOA meetings, questioning other ridiculous policies. Greg's iron grip began to slip. Rumor has it, he was voted out 6 months later. And me? I fish every day now. No fines. No Greg. No problem. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. Sometimes it's just the quiet splash of a line hitting the water on a lake that's all yours. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for more crazy tales like this one. Thanks for watching.